about this offensive line, mainly the left tackle position. The left tackle position. Matt Rhule was asked today about Ikki's progress and what he felt about it. I got a clip. I got a clip to play.
What does he need? Yeah, and I think the next step beyond that is also to be like most rookie guys that start on the offensive line play at like a B minus, B level. I mean, we need him to play at like an A minus level, A level. So he's not only has to fight to earn the job, but also play really well. And so again, I think for him, it's making sure he's in shape, making sure his body weight's where it needs to be, making sure that he's able to handle the rigors of camp. And then he's got to get the pads on. He's got to adjust to all the different pass rushes you're going to see. From the great players in this league. I think obviously the joint practices will be wonderful for him. Playing in preseason will be important for him. So I just think for him, it's about handling the volume of day after day. Working to excel, and hopefully, he's right here in town, I'm sure. So hopefully he trains at a high level and then shows up there and just attacks the grind of camp.
Matt, who gets the first reps at left tackle in Milwaukee?
I don't know if we know that yet. It'll be Brady or him. Camp's done a good job of kind of mixing that up. We really try to do a good job of like not getting too caught up in like, hey, you're the one, you're the two. I know players could probably get caught up in that and everyone else, but Camp does a good job during practice of mixing combinations. And I just know that Brady's one of our better players on the team, not just on the offensive line, but on the team. So, it's about finding the right spot for him, but letting those other guys compete as well. So, I don't know how we'll do that, when we get there, to be quite honest.
Matt Rhule said he's undecided. He doesn't know how they'll do the left tackle position. Now, some people are like, what the heck? They throwing down their hats, they spitting, they talking all kind of trash. Like, Matt Rhule, how can you draft the best left tackle or offensive lineman in the draft at number 6 and not know who's going to be getting the first team reps at left tackle? I talked about the video about what the O-line group looks like this offseason. I talked about the different combinations. I listed it. Go back and look if you haven't seen it. I talked about what combination we could put on the field. I understand. But it seems like they're trying their best. He talked about Brady Christensen being one of the best players on the team. They're trying to find a place to put him on the field. Obviously, Brady Christensen is a left tackle in college. Is that the best chance for him to get on the field? Because he did not look good at guard last year. He didn't look good. I think they're pretty much settled with him being on the left at this point, but I don't think he needs to be inside. People are saying that Ikki has the skills and the talent to play inside too. He hasn't played much there, but his nastiness, the willing to pancake, his athleticism, being good in space, he looks like a guard. Matt Rhule has some concerns about him playing tackle against some of these elite pass rushers. So that's why they may be considering putting him at guard, getting Christensen on the field, see what happens in camp once they get the joint practice and stuff. That's what he talked about. I have another clip also asking Ikki what he thought about the position.
Is your goal to start at left tackle? 100%. Really, wherever coach wants, feels we can win, I'll play. I've said that's just the very beginning. But I've been working a lot of left tackle. Honestly, be great, to be able to start there. Obviously, that's what I'm here for. I'm competing each and every day to earn that starting spot.
100%. His goal is to start at left tackle. That's what he's been working as he's been here. I know he was getting some reps with the twos, according to reporters today at left tackle, but he said that's what they brought me here for. We've needed blindside help since Jordan Gross hung it up. Since he hung up the cleats, we've needed help. We've had a different starting left tackle every season since then. All fans are thinking Ikki's the answer. They want to plug him in at day one, let him take his lumps, learn on the fly, have confidence enough in him to go from there. Some fans are saying put Brady Christensen at left tackle. He looked good down the stretch. Give him a chance to fail. If he fails, then bump Ikki to left tackle and go from there. There's a couple of different combinations, which is good because you need depth and versatility, but I don't know. But Matt Rhule was the one that said that Ikki may need some adjustments. Let's listen to Ikki. He was asked what anybody has told him about playing a certain position. Let's see what Ikki says.
What has Campen or anyone else told you about kind of left tackle versus left guard your rookie year?
Well, right now I've been, working just left tackle. I feel like that's kind of where Coach Campen sees me, but I I've been able to kind of bump inside, at any point in my career. So I feel like if he needs me to play right side, needs me to bump inside, I'll be able to do it.
We all good?
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks.
Quick question. Have you looked at the schedule and seen the fact that if you're left tackle, you got Myles Garrett and then TJ Watt, 1-2? What are your thoughts on that?
Man, it's something I'm excited for. Like I said, anytime you get to go against the best of the best, it only makes you better. It only shows you like what you are as a player. So going up against the best of the best in this league, first 2 games is going to be a big test for me. Something I'm excited for, and something that I feel like I'll be ready for.
Now, you heard what he said. Asked him about Myles Garrett in week 1. And TJ Watt after that. He said he's ready. He said he wanted to test how good he is. Going against the best. Why not? I like the mentality. But he also said that James Campen has been playing him at left tackle, has told him that he wanted him to play. He said he thinks that's where he wants him at left tackle. So is there some push-pull between Campen and Matt Rhule on who should be where? Is the only reason that Brady Christensen is really making a huge push at left tackle is because Matt Rhule really likes Christensen and they have to find somewhere to play him? And he's not as versatile as a guy like Ikki? I think we've had a discussion with some of the other creators that like if we find out that Ikki could be an all-pro guard from day one, like a Quentin Nelson or whatever at guard, and he plays all-pro level as a rookie versus like, B-, take my lumps as a rookie at left tackle, but we could get similar production at Brady Christensen. Some people are saying it should be a no-brainer to start Ikki at guard, Christensen at left tackle, figure it out from there, and if you need to fall back to Ikki, do that. Now it seems like the same type of games. It seems like the same type of games. They don't know where they want to put guys, but they need to put them at one position they can focus on it and compete there. Maybe 1 or 2, but don't slide them up and down the offensive line unless you have a swing guy like that. Don't slide starting potential players up and down the line of scrimmage, having them playing out of position. I understand why players are fighting these demons. They feel like Matt Rhule should have gave Brady Christensen more reps and Cam Irving was that bad. I agree 100%. Christensen played against Shaq Barrett and the Bucs a couple times, looked very solid in those starts. Looked very solid in his 3 starts. And his playing time that he played at left tackle. So some people are saying they're not surprised. They feel like Rhule's going to mess this up again. I don't know. Maybe some people are saying that Rhule's just pulling the wool over Ikki's eyes to make him play better, they don't give him anything. To me, I honestly feel like if you draft a guy at number 6, you shouldn't have to play those type of mental games with him. He should be able to plug and play day 1 starter where you want him to play. I know Matt Rhule has this predisposition to try to protect guys. I don't know if that's the college coach in him, but last year he put on record talking about trying to protect Sam Darnold. He didn't want to say the wrong thing. He didn't want to play the wrong thing or didn't want to play Sam Darnold in preseason because he didn't want him to look too bad and didn't want to damage his confidence. Gave him guaranteed money on the 5th-year option, sight unseen, because they didn't want to damage his confidence. He's big on protecting players. I get it. But sometimes you got to throw these men to the wolves. That's what they're telling me about being a parent. Sometimes you gotta let me know. You gotta let your kids do what they want to do. You gotta let them spread their wings. You can't protect the kids your whole life. You gotta feel like the homework and the training and the prep that you did for them is gonna prepare them for the real world. You gotta hope that the draft, the evaluation, the off-season prep, your off-season program, your coaching, and the players around him will be able to let Ikki get on the field and flourish, just like a parent letting the kid leave the nest. You can't always protect your players. This is the NFL. It's a business. You heard what Taylor Heineke said. Taylor Heineke played pretty solid. They said that, do you think that you have any shot at starting? He said, no. Carson Wentz is making more money than me. I'm going to be the backup. I want to play, but it's just a business. Sometimes it just is what it is. It's a business. You can't be playing buddy friendly stuff. Taylor Heineke will probably end up playing better and get the position, but we'll see. But he got to stop babying these guys. Yes, this is a tough schedule, man. I'm not gonna lie. I have my doubts too. I want the best 5. I really don't care who it is. I don't care about the principle of who was drafted where. What I just want the best 5. I want the best 5, and I want them to be better than 32 or 31 in the league like they were last year. That's where I stand on this offensive line group. I just want the best 5, man. Now, who I think that is, we can get into that a little bit more. We have 5 weeks until training camp. I'm going to get into all kind of stuff and narratives and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be at training camp this year. I may not be on the sidelines with the reporters, but if you were subscribed last year, I'm going to be there again. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at Dunk On Demand and Instagram at Dunk On Demand. I'm going to do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I do recap and analysis of the Panthers. This has been a mini camp breakdown, man. I'm really excited about everything coming up. I'll see y'all guys in the next video, man. I appreciate you guys being around. Peace.